We will cover archiving records and restoring from archive in this video. The EZ3 application allows for records to be archived manually as well as through automation if you have an EZ3 Office server. Archiving a record means that a copy of the study is moved from your Active Directory to long-term storage and therefore no longer available for review through the Review Data dashboard. Should a record that was archived need to be reviewed again, it can be restored by importing the data back into the Active Directory. To manually archive a record, open your EZ3 System Utilities dashboard and click on Record Manager. In the lower left-hand corner of the window, select Archive. Then click Delete After Archive. This will send the record to your long-term storage and remove it from your Active Directory. If you wish to archive the record without video, you may use the Deselect All Video Files. This will delete the video files permanently while the waveforms are moved to long-term storage. Now click Select Records and choose the records you need to archive. Multiple records can be selected at the same time using either the Shift or Control key on your keyboard. Once they are highlighted, click on Select. Back on the Record Management window, you will see a list of the records selected in the window. A check mark next to the name is verification the files for that record have been acquired. Now to set the target path. Click on the Browse button to select the destination that the records will be archived to. Records can be archived to DVD, USB drive, as well as any attached or network drive. Selecting Include in Archive Database will allow for ease of tracking a record that you may later need to recall from archive. Finally, click Start to initiate the archive process. Be aware that if a user does not have permission to delete data, then the record will be archived but still maintain a copy in the Active Directory with a status of archived ready to delete. Once the archive process is completed, you will get a pop-up box indicating that the process was successful. Click OK. For facilities using an EZ3 Office server, they can manage archiving records with the Auto Archive feature. The Auto Archiving feature is a service that runs on the EZ3 Office server that requires an associated user account so that the feature can run at any time. While we recommend initial configuration to be managed from the Office server, the settings can be accessed and set from any connected EZ3 workstation or reader, and the settings will then synchronize to the Office server. Open EZ3 System Utilities and click Auto Archive. If opened from the application server, the EZ Auto Archiver tool will open. Again, settings will synchronize to all connected EZ3 systems, and any records meeting the rules set in the settings will be archived regardless of the location of the record. Click Settings to set the rules for archiving. Check the box for Enable Auto Archiving. You must indicate if any record should be archived if it has not been accessed in X number of days and/or if the record has a specific status. Next, determine the location to archive records to. Finally, set the time and frequency that the Auto Archive tool will run. Click OK. In the main EZ Auto Archiver window, click Show Records to Archive, and the window will show how many records meet the criteria configured in your settings. If you click Archive Now, archiving will run according to the options set in Settings. If you missed a setting, the system will tell you that it could not be completed. Otherwise, the tool will run and confirm progress. All records archived using the Auto Archiver are automatically included in the archive database. You may control which users can change the Auto Archive settings by adjusting their access found in the Manage Users. To restore a record from archive, open the EZ3 System Utilities and click on Record Manager. Click on Find Record and search for the record you need to restore. Highlight the record and click Copy Path. Now select Import and click Add Records. Right-click and paste the path into the address line and hit Enter on your keyboard. Search the list for the record and highlight, then click OK. Once completed, you will receive a message that the record was successfully imported.